appreciate you for watching the Pep Room Show. The journey has been exciting so far, and today we have yet another beauty queen who is ready to take us through her experiences in life, the challenges, and how she was able to beat these challenges to become the queen that you see and admire today. Join me as I introduce to you our guest for today's show. My name is Akua GMB. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest for today's show is a beauty queen, and indeed she is beautiful. She was the first runner-up at the Miss Model of the World contest, which was held in Shenzhen, China. And indeed, she was the first African to have qualified to the top 5 of the competition. This is quite impressive. She has contested in other contests and have won. I will leave her to talk about these other pageants. But she is no other than Margaret Kumse, aka Babsy. Hi Margaret. How are you? I love your dimple. And you look graceful in your outfit. And you are very beautiful. I'm glad meeting you. Thank you for coming on my show. That's
Michael, we support the immune system. Yeah, Mama, Michael.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Let's not go be able to go in the
Make up support my boost phone in our immune system. Hey, that's a Cervical t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. The combo of the funk, I know. Your t-shirt to go, mommy.
Boss, champion, Mr. Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Vital, supporting the immune system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
You are so sweet, sweet, smooth, smooth. You are so gentle. You go wine celebrate. Oh, hey, oh, you go wine celebrate. Oh, hey, oh, you go wine celebrate. You go wine so sweet, so smooth, so gentle. You go wine celebrate for all occasion. You go wine celebrate a celebration. You go wine celebrate. Oh hey oh, you go wine celebrate. Oh hey oh, you go wine celebrate.
Hugo Wine. Feel pumped.
Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons below 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
So gentle. You go wine celebrate for all occasion. So fresh, good taste. So fresh, good taste.
Taste it, feel it, give me, darling lemon. My darling, I want it, I need it.
So fresh, good taste.
Just the way you
still be my darling?
Yes.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. This advert is FDA approved.
Darling lemon drink. Taste it. Feel it.
After a long and stressful week, my husband and I received a surprise visit from my mother-in-law. Not that I have a problem with that too, but I don't have foodstuffs at home. Mom loves her food, hot and spicy. I wasn't even in the mood to cook today. Let me get some help. Chop Shop came through to save the day. And I must confess, their delivery services are so reliable. Honey, food is ready. I'm so blown away. See how they are all enjoying the meal. Ah, so yummy, mouth-watering, sumptuous and delicious.
Top Shop, Ghana's good food brand.
All the kids in Chop Shop, Chop Shop.
Babsy, I'm glad to have you on my show.
I'm glad to be here.
I can see you're married. I can see a ring on your finger. For
Yes,
how long
I'm
have you been married?
4 years.
Were you with your man before going into the pageant, or you met him after pageantry? Before.
Yes.
And did you not experience any problems with him or your relationship?
It's been great. He's been very supportive.
Is he a Ghanaian?
Yes,
And
he
he has
is.
been supportive.
Very supportive.
That is good. How many kids do you have?
2.
Wow. Do you have any plans of going again?
Hopefully.
How many kids do you want to have now?
3.
3 kids. That
Yes,
is
I'm a
good.
third born. My mom didn't give up, so
So, what do you do currently?
I'm a fashion designer.
Okay.
Actually, I model and then I'm into fashion as well. So fashion business. I sew and then I coach, I groom, everything fashion.
Okay, but so does your fashion outfit has a name? Or
Well, not yet, but I'm doing custom made clothes now.
okay,
So I'm yet to come up with a label.
that's great. So who are your target audience?
Well, the general market. But the people I see who suffer most with costumes are pregnant women.
Okay. So your concentration is more on pregnant women than
Not really. It's general with kids, authors, everything fashion. Hopefully, yes.
okay. Well, because you mentioned, because I personally think that if you want to do a business, you should be able to create a niche for yourself, and that is an area that people have not really paid too much attention to. So I think it would be like a good idea if you decide to take it up.
Yes.
Because
yes.
well, we are mothers and we've been there and we know how difficult it is to get a suitable outfit even for an occasion when you're pregnant. So I believe if you're able to look at that angle, I think it's going to help your brand too. And how do you combine marriage, parenting, and then your job?
Well, it's not been easy. It's not been easy. So one time, I'm not doing full-time fashion now.
Okay.
Because of the kids.
How old are they?
My first one is 3.
Okay.
And then the second one is 1.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes, very young. Thank you. So it's not been easy. Sometimes I have to go on a break and then I come back. So it's not been very consistent.
Okay. With a job?
Yes,
Because of the kids?
Because of the
Okay,
kids.
because they are very young.
Very young.
And they need all the attention and love of their mother, so I understand. Okay, you growing up from a strict Christian home and you being a model, because I know models at work, bikinis, expose their bodies. Did your parents not have any issue with you exposing you?
Actually, my parents are not strict, but they will let you know that these are the Christian values. But they were never strict. They were very supportive, and most of the pageants and things that I did, I didn't have to. I made them understand that I don't do bikini until I went for Miss World. Actually, it was my second pageant. I struggled, and my eldest brother called me and said, "You know what? If this is you, then you have to go and do it." So even during the pageant, I was angry with myself because I was going to wear bikini. My parents were okay with it because they know who I am. That my daughter wouldn't go out and do anything outside their values. Okay. Yes. So my brother told me, "You know what? Wearing bikini does not mean that." And then pageants and modeling are two different things. Fortunately for me, I find myself in both, and I'm able, wherever I find myself, I'm able to fit in. But then wearing bikini in pageants and wearing bikini on the runway are two different things. So when my brother spoke to me, I was like, okay, you're right, I'll do it. So that was my second pageant. That was the first time I wore bikini.
Okay. And how did you feel about it?
It was awkward. Something happened when I was growing up. One day, it was a holiday, my parents were not around. And then our neighbor thought that, well, I'm going out with my kids, come with us. We went to a poolside, and there was a lady living with us then. We used to sing together, so she came to live with us for some time, and she gave me a bikini. And my mom heard that I had worn bikini. When we're getting to the house, I heard that my mom was angry with me because I went to the poolside. And then we got home, she was pounding fufu. She took the pistol and was chasing me with it in the neighborhood, and everybody was laughing. So
is it because you wore the bikini or because you went to the poolside? You just can't get it.
Anytime I say it, she'll just start laughing and then she wouldn't comment. So ever since wearing bikini, I always thought it was something bad. But now I've realized that growing up, I tell people that wearing bikini is a bad thing. If you go to the beach in a cotton fabric and then the sea is taking you away, they'll just bring the fabric out and then you go.
Okay.
So that is why we wear a bikini. And in pageants, they wear bikinis because as a beauty queen, you are a role model.
Can you repeat what you just said? Because I didn't know this thing you were saying.
With regards
to you going to the beach and not wearing a cotton.
You know, the bikini holds you.
Okay.
So you're tied up in the bikini. When they pull you with what you're wearing. But then when you're wearing something big or cutting, when you're pulling, the dress will come off you.
Okay.
And then
so
that's why I tell people that is why we're supposed to wear bikini when we go to, not because you are going to look at somebody.
Or no, because you feel you have a great body, so you need to expose.
Yes, but here in Africa, when they're bringing something to us, they don't give us information about it.
They just bring it.
Yes.
Or don't you think we rather copy things without knowing what
that is
the thing is?
That is a whole thing that I want an interview on to talk about, because it looks like we have been opened to certain things that we don't even understand, and we copy things that help us. Things that help us, we copy, and then we choose which ones we want to, and then we don't even understand why we are doing it.
Okay, do you listen to? Are you somebody who's interested in music?
I love music.
You do. So
but I'm very selective.
Okay, very selective. I like that. Give me like your top 5 musicians in Ghana.
So, Joberto.
Okay.
Then I love Oyumamis.
Okay.
And then the award winner, Diana Hamilton.
Okay.
And then which other two? Funny enough, I had to go up before I could listen to the local songs.
Local songs?
Yes.
Why you're not into secular music? Secular music? You're not into secular music. So you don't have any secular artist who is your favorite?
I'm not sure if I have one.
Okay.
You know, once in a while you hear the songs, but like I said, I
understand you.
Yeah.
So I want you to sing one song from one of your favorites artists.
lost. How can I express my gratitude? Okay. For all the many things you've done for me. Words are not enough to say thank you. Lord, you're my everything. But you know, I love this song.
This song was sung by
Jometo.
Okay.
I love this song because it speaks so much. So look at me, every pageant
You're
that
able
I've
to
been
relate
to.
with it.
Yes. It's always been results and results and results. So anytime I hear this song play,
You get
sometimes
emotional. I can see.
You know, my husband is a pastor.
How is that possible? A model married to a pastor? Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Nails. It is time for our grooming session. So let's get going. So I opted for nude today, but I needed something to bring my color out, so I went in for stones because I needed that pop-up effect, and I love it. My queen already feels pampered. I can see she's happy with the services, looking from her expression. Now I've told you already that if you need any grooming services, kindly contact Me Nails. For it on Instagram, you can find her at Me Nails on Instagram. We are done with this session, which happens to be the SS place. We are moving on to the Chop segment, and that segment is where you get to know more about our queen. Let's go.
So fresh, good taste. So fresh, good taste.
Taste it, feel it, give me, darling lemon. My darling, I want it, I need it.
So fresh, good taste.
Just the way you want it.
Taste it, feel it, give me, darling lemon.
My darling,
I want it, I need it. So fresh, good taste. Just the way you want it. I want it, I need it. So fresh, good taste. Just the way you want it.
Will you be my darling?
Yes.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. This advert is FDA approved.
Darling lemon drink. Taste it. Feel it.
Fifi, please. Let's talk about this, please. Don't leave. Wait.
Dandruff. Sentinel.
Joy, mommy, joy, daddy. Joy, mommy, joy, daddy. No sense.
For joy medicated soap jarry. Na for joy ointment strap. Na for BCC babia.
Joy, mommy, joy, daddy. No sense. Joy, mommy, joy, daddy. No sense, no sense, no sense, no sense. You are so sweet, sweet, smooth. You are so gentle. You go wine celebrate. Oh yeah, oh, you go wine celebrate. Oh yeah, oh, you go wine celebrate.
Hugo wine, so sweet.
Hugo Wine. Feel pampered.
Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons below 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
Gentle, Hugo Wine celebrates for all occasions.
I get overly excited whenever it gets to this segment. Tell us about growing up. Were you born with a silver spoon in your mouth, or you had to struggle through life to get to where you are now?
Well, I didn't have to struggle much, and it wasn't all rosy either. So it was here and there. I started my basic education at Soul Clinic.
Okay.
And then I moved to Supplemental School Complex. Then I did senior high in morning care and finished off at Grooming.
Okay.
And then after I love fashion. My dad wants me to be a lawyer. He's still waiting for his girl to be a lawyer. But I love fashion.
Okay.
And because of that, I decided that I'll do fashion. So I went to fashion school.
Okay. Okay.
To study fashion, and then that's where I am.
And you didn't encounter any problems with your father?
No. For the love of his daughter, he chose to let me do it, but he was not happy with it.
Okay.
He was not happy. And till today, he tells me that decision actually has brought me so much, it's brought luck my way, if I should say, but he was not, and he still wishes that I become the lawyer he wants me to be.
Okay, bon appetit.
Merci.
So, at what point in life did you realize you have this passion for pageantry? Where the,
in school, you're supposed to model for those ahead of you. So that was when I started modeling. I didn't like it anyway, because when you have work to do, you have to stop to go and model for someone.
Okay.
And then your work, you still have so much work after. But then after that, someone introduced me to late summer, and then that was where modeling started for me.
Okay.
So whilst modeling, there was this competition that was going on, and then my uncle was one of the contestants in the competition, which was MTN Abiba Soul Project.
Okay.
Yummy.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was when modeling, the pageantry started for me.
Okay.
Yes. So he asked me to come model for him in
So,
the competition.
was it pageantry or modeling?
Well, mine is pageantry and modeling mixed. So it's not just pageantry for me, but it's here and then there. So I do pageants, I do modeling.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you're telling me about MTN. That was your first ever pageant,
yes, that
right?
was my very first.
And how did you do?
Project. I won the Queen of the Runway.
Wow.
Yes.
And that was your first time?
Yes, my first time.
But did you enroll yourself in any modeling institution or agency before that?
Yes,
contest?
I started modeling with Exopa when I did MTN Abiba Soul Project.
Okay. So you had an idea.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes. So the very first runway show I did, it wasn't really professional though, but it was for Vogue Style where I schooled.
Okay. And how did that want to go?
It was just a show.
Oh, okay.
So we just worked. So that was where the training started for me. And then when I got introduced to late Sima, may he rest in peace, then modeling started. So I didn't even train for more than 3 months or so. Then I went into the competition.
So how many competitions have you contested in so far?
Can I count? That's MTN Queen of the Runway. Then I went to FEMA, and then I came to Miss District.
Which one is the FEMA?
FEMA is a show that's been organized in Niger.
Niger?
Yes, Niger.
So you went to Niger?
Yes, I went to Asia.
And-
And then that was for a fashion show.
Okay.
And then I had to represent Ghana during that event. So it's an event where fashion designers gather together from all over the world to showcase their products. Yes. So it was during that we had that thing.
And you won.
Yes. No, I didn't win. I was the second runner-up.
That's good.
Second runner-up for
And then from there, which other pageant?
Miss District Africa.
What is that also
That's
about?
usually organized in Côte d'Ivoire. So they wanted to go to other countries to get other models. Yes. So they held the Ghana pageants here. And
Okay.
then I won that as well.
Wow.
Yes.
So they took you to Ivory Coast to represent Ghana.
Yes.
And what?
We were supposed to go to Mauritius. So we went to Ivory Coast where they chose the Miss Côte d'Ivoire. But then after that, I had moved on, so I didn't go for the grand final.
If you say you have moved on, what do you mean?
It was after that I went for Miss Model.
That's
Miss Model is the 25th Miss Model of the world, which was held in China.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to talk about the Miss Model of the world last, but I would want to know the other pageants that you have done. So that's the
Yes, so it was after Miss District. I'm not sure there was another. I don't remember. Then I did the Miss Model. So it was after Miss District when I moved on to Miss Model.
Were you not tired with pageantry? Because after Ghana's was beautiful, I actually didn't have any edge of contesting in the other pageant because I felt, okay, I have won, so I'm okay.
And it's funny. It's not like I just wanted to do pageants. It just came to me. It just came
How?
to me because even with MTN Queen of the Runway, like I said, I didn't even know it was a competition.
Okay.
I was called to go and model for someone. Then I got there, and then it's a competition. And then I entered with a friend, and then I won that competition. For FEMA, I was saying, I didn't think I was going into a competition. And then I get there and to represent, and then, so it's not something that I think of before I do.
Okay.
But then for Miss Model, it was open.
Okay.
And then there was a fashion show here in Ghana. That was Glitz.
Okay.
So 2 agents called me for that event. And because I didn't want to betray any of them, I just said then I would go for Miss Model so that I don't have to, I wouldn't put myself into trouble with any of the agents.
Okay.
So that was how come I went for Miss Model.
And how was the experience?
It was great.
Because from your profile, it was the 25th edition.
Yes.
And you were actually the first African to have qualified to the grand finale and then the top 5.
To the top 5, yes. It was exciting.
How did you do it? What did you do different? How many Africans were part?
The Africans were not much. We were about 6 or 7, not too sure, but we were not much.
Okay.
So, but then we were all about 66 countries.
Wow.
66, 67 countries. I think.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. What did you do different that you think made you place the first runner-up position?
Honestly, I can't say what I'm not sure what I did differently. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I did differently. But I just went there to have fun. For me, I went to have fun. Basically that. And I was myself.
So how did you feel when your name was mentioned as the first runner-up?
Well, I didn't believe
Were you
I was the
expecting
one.
it?
I didn't believe I was the one. So I think Miss Colombia was right in front of me. And then, they say Ghana like China.
Oh.
So when I heard it, I was still standing smiling. And then Miss Colombia said, Ghana, you are the one they called.
Wow.
And then I just looked around and I was like, me? Oh, God. Oh, God. So I just walked in front and then my eyes were teary.
Oh.
and
That is a great achievement. So what are you doing now? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, I hope to come up with a brand, which I'm working on. And I'm hoping that my brand can help me support people. You know, usually when we come out of pageants, we have our projects, and then after, some of us will leave the projects hanging.
But did you undertake any projects after?
Yes, I visited a few homes and then
Donation.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. But then I'm hoping that in the long term I can be supporting each and every year, not just once and then you stop, not just once you stop, but I'm hoping that my brand would support so many less privileged persons.
That's a great thing. And I am praying for you that you're able to realize this in the next 5 years. So our queen says in the next 5 years, she hopes to stand on her feet so she can help the less privileged in the society. This is a beautiful dream, and it's my prayer that she'll be able to realize this dream in the coming years. This is where we bring our Chop Chop segment to an end. It is time for us to move on to the Oba segment.
You are so sweet, sweet, smooth, smooth. You are so gentle. You go wine celebrate. Oh yeah, oh, you go wine celebrate. Oh yeah, oh, you go wine celebrate.
You go wine, so sweet, so smooth,
So gentle. You go wine celebrate. For all occasion. You go wine celebrate. A celebration. You go wine celebrate. Oh yeah, oh, you go wine celebrate. Oh yeah, oh, you go wine celebrate.
Hugo Wine. Feel pampered.
Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons below 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
Gentle. You go wine celebrate. For all occasion.
After a long and stressful week, my husband and I received a surprise visit from my mother-in-law. Not that I have a problem with that too, but I don't have foodstuffs at home. Mom loves her food hot and spicy. I wasn't even in the mood to cook today. Let me get some help. Chop Shop came through to save the day. And I must confess, their delivery services are so reliable. Honey, food is ready. I'm so blown away. See how they are all enjoying the meal. Ah, so yummy, mouth-watering, sumptuous and delicious.
Chop Shop, Ghana's good food brand.
All the kids in Chop Shop, Chop Shop, yeah.
Abusia for makwa babiem de ba the Purple Room dwumadie so na ofa ye dru so no eye oba segment ene ewo oba segment so no ye discuss esem ebi ana honam yare bi a eye aginsem ewo ye man we say mu na sa yare no eye hu enti ade e wo se ema ye me ye ni koso na ede yare na meka ehu asem meka kokrama ebeto awodie na no abrofo no e ka ne se cervical cancer ena ene ye ba be discuss na ye ntimi en discuss topic we e wabra ye mfa obi a wonim de e wo science ensem we se hu enka ho ena me se nti yato ye nsa afre doctor wodimu e wo kolebu na ose di ne dwuma ne bi e wo Del Hospital ena abaha ye ne no ebeka abom ne ni ohima no atwetwe sankomo no nansa na ye bebo epini wo mo ne ye ne wo mo akasa no Minche huti ya wamra. Ebusan for ye mama kwa babiem e de ba the pepper ndwumedie so na se de mekan ye ansa na ekwakoje aboafo nkratwo no ye ne eye papa bi ana doctor bi a onimde ewo eye kokram a eda otimi beda awode na no ana ma ho nsem mu na ye de no abaha no meka se ma ho nsem mu a oye gynecologist enti onim emma akwa ye private parts no feminine hygiene si ye ka se ye ka ho asem de je se wonimde ewo mu enye obi na me e kana asem e se doctor also answer doc want to say
bokwami adom
nyame show ese me twen wona waba me date pa afen so oba hofefo aye ne no e hye dwumade yi ase e wa ha emma me hu ni profile no see friend Babsi. I'm like why the friend Babsi? But seeing her I think she actually looks like a baby into o deserve say friend baby cry Babsi.
Hi
Boko
nyame adom
ye twaso
hi
so dem no na sha senti no bibia boko ewo hanom afen so eye me studio audience and so ewo ha ye ne omo e ba be di dwuma we se nyankopon nhye mu nyina esema wa be kan ho ene aye di dwumade we se e bremo doctor yes ma ye enko ensemnim emebia encheye me hu samofo bebre e campaign efa cervical cancer na se kokroma etimito ya wode no ano no bebre start ye campaign ewo ho wakwakoye doctor na gynecologist ede ene kokrama etimito awode ano na is it say arise ehun nsem arise ana ehun nsem kosoro enu hu tina ma sese amafo eye campaign efa ho na ana
well kokrama ya ne akwese won say so nipaduan ho baby touchema na bia na ebi efifi ase ensheda enise ga wonyi do bi se efifi biom bedu baby efifi biom na akwese awode na no no abo nifa ne cervix no ho a depending on say bia nyama be si no na anona sati fifi
awode na no timi fifi eno awo ne fifi
but we can both from protocol and say new growth
and new cells development
and say ba
okay
and see you say over the years no ya doso I say and I shall say na wani shada ni ho bia wo nya sign bia wo nya tinka bia say assembly o
enti for some time you know ne cases no are rising
yes enti bo say ye hu say am for bebre ba mo bebre ba sa ya de no wo mo bia na edu echi
enti I say okoye bibia to no na bia mo konkoye test ansa na wahu
obi ha oniko hu obi hu say bia moja tu no ana ne be ma share moja tu no ana fe nso rifi na se ba ba abati wani na yare na ba ma ene tumi di be ifiedu ansa
na yare etimi kum nipa
patron so one so ano dia yes
wow a drew stage be ya etimi kum nipa
oh yeah well 4 main stages the bone stage 1 stage 2 stage 3 stage 4 if it's stage 3 stage 4 then I yare na acne cancer no because it spread into ekobia efi awode na no eko liver ne kidneys ne ade eko eji enti edu ho de na acne ta de there you bet me aso anu mum but I had to into ase
okay
over time na ase
na emra me se mitimi metena hanom ne obi ti se o meka sa wa bra me nya hwehwemu bia wo me hwehwemu kire me se ye what types e wo honom but cervical cancer ne types na e ahodo ahe
types ne ye fa bonika so fa cell na de to FDS microscope asia ye wo types your cell no e bo squamous cell carcinoma and ye wo adenocarcinoma but do na squamous as I know a change in cells na work service now. I know you're very technical and you know usually the lay person who say he has be
na e dey pa ene dey cervical cancer na kokoma beto ya wode na dey potipa ne dey ba
we yen hye na nim be dey ba dey hu ni say boniface be risk factors anyoma e wo ho a esumi man dey ba dey hu ade ba ko ya ti asense say na hyasie no ana de e wa asie nyina ye infection be a friend no from a virus called human papilloma virus na sa virus we bonibeka is sexually transmitted nti oba ne be man ndam eneba nti
na just say virus e what say the HIV wo ho no
bibisa
okay
na wonya sa viral infection na slowly over years and so when the hujuma na sesa awode na no cervix no na change ko cancer
na wan kasa to na se bi woni be ma bi anya empemu nkita hodie anenhye mu bia be utbetimi develop ana wo
so why you be pain there there's always a risk until you can say obi on be man that pain no and there there was a screening cervical cancer screening e bi ni pap smear because virus to me ba over me 3-4 years na wo ho dodo na about 90% the body no body be clear no na aka be 10% on bet na ho be more than a year e wa wo there na no so only be 1% na kwa kudu cancer and 2 years screening na and from getting infected to when you cancer no it's me DB if you do
okay
until there's enough time to pick it up if you have it until also to me screening no kwa na check
Babsi you sure say what is cervical cancer da we dey na what afa ho woni obi a wanya bi da woni obi a waka ho asem da what do you know about it
me obi a wanya bi mom
okay
but me so me research kaka me you know me who say almost say ebia we use contraceptive people for over a long period cry it's me edisa or how we ba me who you know me yem kaka
doc no kwebro
kakra but it's just talking about risk factors and the long use of contraceptive you are talking about 7 years pills no can
but family planning there
yes
and also no
just the pill also family planning can family planning types no there's a pill and the other risk factors obi a or share on the bema share be a teenage years they are 15 14 into early sex can or several partners multiple partners that's what can obi a immune compromise be a HIV and some other infection and also sexual transmitted infections very often
gonorrhea
and also
now white it me develop
white is not sexually transmitted
sir
dead
any me pemuni we share and discuss it why because most often ya dwen say oba we basa na tenya white ye made there
obenya discharge that might be a sexually transmitted but white candida no and no sexually transmitted
okay and a bema so kwa will be a won't be from bema no
what you say
so oba or white na oni be menya empemu nkita hundia obetimi dia mabema no
it depends say or say be on year circumcision there
bema ni circumcision obey
rest na higher kakra
okay na you see ye nyenu way is just I'm just asking it in person say be mema omodi o ma no so ko oba ehun no so yesi utiminya white e wo wa no no kwe
what's mean and unya if your immune system is fine
okay
but what's mean virus I mentioned human papilloma virus because and it gets transmitted yes
so it affect your throat and your tongue
yes and also it may affect your mouth cancer
let's come back to cervical cancer at what point ena obebe who say may at risk symptoms be na be mo who say ABCD to me there I think say BBC intimi nkona me nkonkore
okay to we risk factors that may also share on a twin chenya at risk in there once only be my other pain you're at risk if you are continuing sexual activity. Those who are not at risk, those who've never done it before.
Okay.
Maybe a nuns and I said they're I'm risking almost zero. But once you've ever done it before, no, your recommendation is but more than maybe at least a fibiano, corner check it by cervical smear screen, either pap smear, and also by a more a visual inspection and aesthetic assessment, no a simple one be. Or the vinegar fat out there now, the microscope areas as a changes BAC. And I say there's a new one called liquid-based cytology, and no, it's me checking presence of the virus as well. So there are 3 main types of country.
Okay.
And what we say is when you be there, we will say if I bombardiana afibia once na ko check it. We are 3 years in a row, not assembly anywhere. Which means once in 3 years. Provided say or risk factors are the same. in the sense that also boss say be
in the sense when you multiple partners.
Exactly. Until be we are married, you have one partner. No,
now,
it's just a close.
Okay, you can't be married and have one partner. As a woman, maybe a ukunu so is ed.
Exactly. So there's also a risk. Maybe a one now also quite yeah. And one of the other risk factors also to be so could share about no cancer maybe no be pain. The risk goes up so to meet kofaba.
The bayo.
Yeah.
Ebusian for a modern because wo hotel baby you know na ukunu epie no akwakwoti na ode ababa yo we senti ene hu ebehia sa we your bed obemo opomodin hu se mehia wo se de be ya onkonkofa cancer bi na unwu enja wo ma baby ye dru ne be kwakwaje aboafo enkrato se ye koba ye beba betoa eye ye nkomo twetwe no eso umentwe hu ti awama.
Will you be my darling?
Yes.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. This advert is FDA approved.
Darling lemon drink. Taste it. Feel it.
Michael, we support the immune system. Yeah, Mama, Michael.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me kwa support my boost your phone immune system. Hey, that's a Cervical t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba be fan kai no. Ni t-shirt ru go mommy.
Boss, champion, boss, come stop. Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Vital is supporting the immune system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
You are so sweet, sweet, smooth. You are so gentle. You go wine celebrate.
Wine, so sweet, so smooth,
so gentle. You go wine celebrate for all occasion. You go wine celebrate a celebration. You go wine celebrate. Oh yeah, oh. You go wine celebrate. Oh yeah, oh. You go wine celebrate.
Hugo Wine. Feel pampered.
Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons below 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
So gentle, you go wine celebrate for all occasions.
Abusian for mama kwa be the by the pepper room dwumadie so na dwumako bi na aso yasna ye dwumadie we say ebre went me fast that piesie enkoma omo esanse so omo ni hono mo a yenso ye ni hono make can say na de make nyina ne say eye Hugo wine almaka wine papa efri eye Germany e de begu adwaman so a manfo eto ede eto wo mo pono omo aso yasene omo se menka cho say eye apuntu obi a wo to say ye wedding engagement outdoor birthday parties and a picnic and na wono dofo bi ekọ a wonya sa wan yi bi na de show ne mema e beboa wo ama bibia akoye ama enti e ka higo wan na no waje so feel pampered sa and so and Alisa hotels and so aso yasene and the dwumede we say ebrewo airport view hotel and so aso yasene I the dwumede we say ebrewo sa and so and na so hwe mi chinye ya mashama me ho aye fefefe dia na Stella's hair shine omo na ahye mi chinye ama me ho aye fesa sa na me makeup ya ama me ho aye fefefe beauty glow GH ono so na atwumanim ama me atade ahye mi de ode fabric ni ma me ye friend Donuki fabrics enna Jesse's clothing ekekabo mu de emame mempabo ehye mi Mastavia collections omo ene de mempabo yi emame aine ama me ho afefefe sa me di dwumede we say ebrewo no mo ma aduane di wo seti so eme ye nya ahoden ye de ye adwuma chop shop opa aduane papa na so wo ye wedding na so hi obi amna no aduane ama wa omo ebetimi ayama sa enso na adwumako a eya na omo epenkofo amama no aduane ama mo wekese so chop ewo honom ese omo bedi sa adwuma no de amount doc na yetwetwe enkomo efa cervical cancer eho ena mede ekokoje aboafo enkrato no na yedi nkomo efa symptoms no eho yedi kan aka risk factors no ewie na baby a dreamy pese se obi ekwan be na wo yoba obefa so a unya bi I mean how do you prevent?
Okay, it's prevention the best way is because of screening.
Okay,
a regular screening I'm kind of once a year no and I be able to doctor or no wife if you be cervical cancer screening commonest type near a pap smear.
Okay.
And all your fat cells and BB free out there now. Na they are two slides. Nyama pathologists are here. Say cells na sesa na kukonya any BP. When I come, say for the next 1 year no, yeah okay. The next year no asa basa.
Na sempa mo check na se cells ni ABA grow mutimi to ase.
Yes, enti we na problem or your next stage your friend no colposcopy.
Okay.
And no, you be painty out there no with a dye be near the FD. I call it a microscope. Can see this. Actually, I be able who say areas be or I say a whole change kakra. The be biopsy. Be chucha hono.
Be chucha.
It's a little device near chucha hona. The call for pathologists to check say a be and a be. You try na wo be say be or high be or say be a ultra ni na say which I can imagine ni be. Which one in idea so yeah okay so we about follow up so 6 months to 1 year now back follow up.
Wow. Madam ubusa doctor question where you will send no ano anaso was about for person o year no ma
me kind to say almost say ebia unye bia moja etu na eno no moja ne tu sen e na obi hu say we ye bia.
Okay. So bo hu say bia and the bedding.
Okay.
But science ni ba ko mo say bo hu say bia woni be ma hia na moja tu.
Ensenye se wa wote hon ma na moja ne tu.
E bi o ha depend on level e do no.
Okay.
Bi o ha na fe ba. So bleeding outside romances. And also benya discharge bi. Wo say you see over there bia any enyan kakra and I say bia when you back pain and they are very acronym
back pain.
And the key thing say the moja too and as being a discharge. Those are the two things tie a unity.
Okay. For doctor says say what one as one sense say be aba also bad they will check on who just say bibi ekoye e wo ba ne ho a say wo check na say wo hwe na say dako nsesa kakra ba ho a na wa pe e ho asem aka na wo ankwa ankofasa ya we say bi amfa anto ho so ye ko eye Miss Babsy o Mrs we aka the Babsy na yin kutin last words
say cervical cancer emom mate say a hard dream but say mom de mention that who said they will no cause rosa.
Okay.
Say bia say from time to time no TV so not say
Yeah,
drama
good
bia na bibia because say moja tui a young one see ebia no be bibisa na yes so ebi wo hwa ye ferry say e be ka che ma me say na ye yen say ye yesu say o start cry say o be ka che ma me say
exactly
ma start cry na ya odi usuro unhu say wo ko say wo ba o nti bibisa na em say omo bon ho de ro bebre em say e be boa
okay doc the patrol last words but mama can mu say cervical ya
edu last stages in there yes obenya pain back pain
tiri tutu
eno ya say bi as wo say very advanced stage ma obi a radiation therapy
okay anyway
you know there no is a side effect of treatment no
number 2 anyim bia cervical cancer and pivotimisa so we do that stage
and the minimum share ni hu bia pa asa ne there da
me pa cho we dem mi bisa doc asembi kaka doc matiso say you say family planning no yeah and also after some time na say once sa and also to me
dey to awo dey na no
and also to me ba no yeah na time be na say o sisa ne say na say o ye no
fashion no dey shadan courses
okay
I think say maybe some news be by visa but that is not quite true and there were two kinds. There were the editor I would anymore for a period of about 5 years. And the editor I would for a period of about 10 years. And usually they share you have money.
Okay.
Near my data be changing. It's up to you to remember. No, but and this Emma and
doctor say adia a bit me am cervical cancer and he say ubenya sa infection. That's the friend say HPV.
So human papilloma virus.
HPV. Me asanti me pese me bo. No akofasem e de aba. Eno nkoa ene ekwan a obefa so a obenya. And as a wenya eye infection, aye STI CB no when treating no for a period of time and then so be the mu am wetimi enya sa yare bi. Afei wo immune system e wo form a eno so ebetimi ama wanya bi enti yetie we say no na yebo ye homodin e say de bia no ye betimi afa immune system there is always good so be boosting no zinc tablets na vitamin C say de be be boost wo immune system all the time na say yare bi kwa e ba be kan wo a wo system na nka say timi fight against yare no na mana ankwankofa how amfa amrewo purple room na woni ye hia wa ha wo hwe no megidi say wosua bibi e de afri mu mia meti hai mesua de bebre afri ene topic a ye treat ye na megidi say wonso wosua bibi afri mu na menim se dasene obesa ne me ahia ha e wa bedi say dwumadi we say ebrewo ma me fa asida PSA enko ema ya boafo eye Alisa Hotel eye Higo Wine eye ALG Transport and Logistics eye Stellar's Hair Shine eye Beauty Glow GH eye Doniki Fabrics Jesse's Clothing Mastavia Collection enya chop eso maso ya snake we dwumadi we say e de ebrewo me da say ese wo jemre na wo nemi etna ye dasene ye be say hia nansa na ye be kono pacho Higo Wine for wa ha e say omo very fresh ye enti Higo Wine for but o mo nya wo mo e wo ye show you eso na ye mbo ya mseka me dem say nyame insha mo do mu na bye
NinjaPhoenix.com. Can I take you a picture? Minja photo. If you want a many swassa, if you want a many chopper, young gonna bumper to bumper, young to a don't go. And I dream of you, don't let go. Fame on me, let me go down low, in the leg book, get go. And I dream of you, don't let go. Fame on me, let me go down low, in the leg book, get go. I love you.